Nabs, and welcome to the Think Strong Be Strong channel. If it's your first time, welcome. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed what you hear today, and feel free to hit the notifications bell so you know when another video drops. If you are an avid listener, welcome back. It's been a while, but we're here. So without further ado, let's get to it, shall we? Yo guys, welcome back. So it's New Year's Eve. It's been a while, but we're here. So it's been so long, but I thought, you know what? Let me just share a few things that I wish I'd learned beforehand, but the last couple of years, especially 2021, has taught me. And I kind of broke it down into 7 things. So I've got it written down because I can't remember them off by heart and I don't want to wing it. Okay, so I've got here 7 things I wish I knew early on in life, but I'm grateful that I've learned it now. The first one was you're born fearless and taught to be fearful. I think I've spoken about this before on other videos where you when you're born and you're young, you're fearless. You want to do everything, you can do everything, and you don't feel limited. And then the moment you're about to do something, your mom or your dad might be like, "Be careful, you might fall." All of a sudden, you're afraid, or you have this massive idea that you want to set up a particular kind of business or company. Maybe it's already been done before and other people have not been so successful, and then the person goes to you, "Yo, just be careful, man, it might not work. Remember what happened to such and such." What I want to say is this, don't allow yourself to let that stick in your head and stop you from moving forward. I feel like if I was just shown at the same time as, do you know what, yo, yeah, it could go wrong, but it could also go very, very right, and you'll be very awesome at it. Who knows where I would have been right now? Who knows where you will be? Maybe somebody right now is watching this video and needs to hear that. So just remember that you are born fearless. So have that at the back of your mind and remain fearless. Number 2, your abilities are limited by your imagination. Your abilities, your creativity, who you want to be, what you want to do, how you want to physically look, how much money you want to make, what kind of house you want to live in, what kind of car you want to drive. These are all limited or manifested by your imagination or by your mind. If you say that you want to do something and then you go, "But I don't think people like me deserve it," that's what's gonna happen. If you're like, "I wish I was as fast as such and such, but because of my size, I can't be this," or because when I was younger, I was told, because it happened to me, when I was younger, I was told, "You're not that bright, you're not that this." So it kind of limits your imagination of where you want to be. Whereas now, when my kids talk to me and say, "Dad, I'm going to be this, Dad, I'm going to be that," like how a kid was when they were younger, when they were like, "I'm going to be an astronaut, I'm going to be a policeman, I'm going to be a fireman, and I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that." They're filled with so much imagination. With nobody saying to them, "Reality check, you might not be this." Nobody says that to them. Don't say that to yourself. Take yourself back to that mindset of unlimited imagination, and then just walk in that energy to make whatever you want to be or whatever you've imagined come into fruition. Number 3, it's okay to have fear, just don't let fear have you. I think this is something that we all find ourselves in. It is okay to be afraid of something. There is nothing to say a man can't be afraid, a woman can't be afraid of anything. You can be afraid, just don't allow the fear of what you're afraid of to then limit you or hold you back from attempting something. I have always had this thing where I say that I'd love to be successful, but I'm afraid of what if I can't handle this success, or what if I do these YouTube videos and one video knocks it out the park, and now I don't know what to do with all that success, and I get afraid. But then I let that fear hold on to me to the point where I won't do another video so frequently, or I might not do a specific thing, you know? And it's about knowing that it's okay to be afraid, but then you turn that fear into a driving force, a motivational force to push through the barrier and achieve what it is you're trying to achieve. And you know what? When you get to the other side, whether you fail or you succeed, you deal with that when you get there. The most important part is that you grab that fear and you just went through with it. You know, boxers do it, wrestlers do it, firemen do it, policemen do it. They're afraid every single time they step out, most definitely. But the thing is, they don't allow that fear to impact their job. Do you see where I'm coming from? Number four, other people's opinions of you do not determine your reality. This is something that I have said so many times. It's something that I live by now. And I say it to my children too. I say it to my friends. I say it to other people who speak to me and tell me about what other people have said or comments that they've had on their social media or whatever. You know, it's very easy to feel dismayed by somebody else's opinion of you, but that's just what it is. It's an opinion. It is only fact when you allow it to become a fact in your life, in your day-to-day movements, in your mannerism. You know, you manifest it for them. If you just take it as an opinion and move on with it, it shouldn't affect you, because at the end of the day, they have not walked in your shoes. They have not been where you've been. They have not done what you've done. They've not overcome the things you've overcome. They are not living the sermon that you're living. So therefore, their outside opinion of what you're internally going through should not determine your reality. Does that make sense? So don't allow other people's thoughts to negatively dismay you. If it's positive, we all want positivity. It's the driving force. Some people love the negativity. They use it to prove other people wrong. All I'm saying is, do not allow it to shape who you are as a person. Number five, you can be anything you want at any point in your life. This is such an amazing thing. Like, this is a very, very amazing point, because you feel like you have to already know what you want to be or who you want to be in advance. But it changes, because you never really know who you're going to be or what you're going to do at the beginning. We think we do, and we have a good idea, but how many times do you change it? How many of you have gone to school or uni, study one course, come out and do something completely different, only to later on in life realize that you've actually got skills in here which is completely away from what you originally started with? So there is no set time or date where you have to know exactly who you are or what you want to be. Life, as long as you're alive, you're learning, you're realizing, you're finding out something new. So there's plenty of time to be something that you wanted to be or do something you want to do. There's plenty of time as long as you're alive. Number six, thoughts become things, so you can manifest anything you want. Now, I just want to also say you can also manifest anything you don't want, because thoughts become things, and it's not always just a thought, it's the thought and the emotion tied behind the thought. Whether it's fear, which is a very, very strong emotion, love, which is a very, very strong emotion, anger, hate, it is all these different emotions tied to the thought. So if you worry about bills and not being able to meet specific payment, and you worry about it enough, you can manifest that into fruition. If on the other hand you do what I do nowadays, which is the universe has my back, I'm going to be able to overcome all this, I'll be able to get this and this, journal it, write it down, say it out loud, manifest it, put your thoughts into words and start to manifest it. You can make it happen. I mean, it's not going to be poof right in front of you like magic, but you will start to see little things here and there that tie to what you want to make happen, and then you just work towards it and you walk in it and you show that you're grateful. And finally, number 7 is monitor your mouth, for there is power in your words. Monitor your mouth, monitor what you say about yourself. Doesn't matter how bad things are going right now. Monitor what you say about yourself, monitor what you say to other people, monitor what you say about other people. Really, really monitor your words, because they always have this saying, you don't know what spirit is passing by at the time that you say what you're saying, and it could make it happen. Now, you might not be that superstitious, and you might just be like, what are you talking about? But the fact of the matter is, you do not know, one, how that person is feeling. Maybe they needed a specific word of encouragement or wisdom to talk them down from a situation that they've not told you about. And just something you say empowers them. Or on the flip side, maybe they are going through the worst of the worst, and something you say pushes them over the edge. Do you understand? Even what you say about yourself, it's like when you go, oh God, what else could possibly go wrong? You know, all I need now is for this to happen. And then it happens. And then you're like, I'm having the worst day ever. I've just got bad luck. You see what I'm saying? Like, these are things that, with the emotion behind what you're saying, brings that thing into manifestation. Because if you're aware or you're not aware, the universe has no it doesn't care if it's good or bad, positive or negative. It only cares on what you've spoken and the emotion and the intention you put behind that, and it brings that into fruition. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Happy New Year. 2022 is going to be an amazing year for all you guys. If you liked the video, please leave a like, put something in the comment if there's anything else you want to add that you've also learned about yourself that you wish you'd known earlier. Okay, stay blessed. Like I always say, live your life one step, one rep at a time. Think strong, be strong, and remember, impossible is nothing. Peace.